up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 21 online CFM game. We are in the divisional round of the 2024 playoffs here in the Premier Madden League. The main storyline is whether the Buffalo Bills can four-peat, having won 3 Super Bowl championships in a row. Who's going to stop the Buffalo Bills? That's the main question on the AFC side of the bracket. Meanwhile, on the NFC side of the bracket, the Detroit Lions have somehow stumbled into the #1 seed and a first-round bye for the 2nd year in a row. So our Lions had last week off. We were chilling during Wild Card Weekend. Now we're getting ready to play some football. Last time this happened, last season, we ended up being one and done, losing in the divisional round to the New York Giants. So hopefully we can avoid that fate and make a long playoff push. And the team is really looking to make a playoff push specifically for Bobby Wagner. This was always going to be the last dance for our Detroit Lions, given that Madden 21 is about to end. But this is truly Bobby Wagner's last dance. I don't know who told Bobby Wagner he's losing a step, because that man is still playing at an all-pro level. But it seems like Bobby's talking about hanging it up, and this is going to be his last season. He's going to retire no matter what. So we're going to try to send a future Hall of Famer out on a good note. But like I said, man, I don't know who told Bobby that. That dude is still playing at an all-pro level, and he is the heart and soul of our defense. And we're going to need Bobby Wagner and the squad to play well against these Minnesota Vikings. Our rivalry with the Vikings has been very even in this league. In fact, throughout 5 seasons of playing the Vikings twice a season, the series is at 5-5. The only little tiebreaker is that the Lions have won the NFC North 3 times and the Vikings have won it twice. But a true tiebreaker can come today in an 11th matchup in the playoffs between the Vikings and the Lions. Who can move on? Let's find out. One more time, this NFC North rivalry will play out here at Ford Field, and it's going to be DJ Uyongole and those Lions starting off, handing off to John Emery, who's had the last 2 games off. He's looking fresh. We go underneath the Tyquan Thornton, and sketchy play there, but Thornton actually makes the reception. It's going to break up a 3rd down and short, and John Emery. That's exactly why we protected John Emery, because he can make those game-changing runs, and look at Emery in the open field. John Emery off to a hot start, who has had good games in the past against these Vikings. Emery trying to make magic strike once more. Unfortunately, the only thing that's struck in our Detroit Lions, yet another injury to J.C. Treader. Seems like every game that happens is Galladay with the little hezzy. Oh, Galladay gets away, and it's a touchdown on the opening drive. It's the Galladay season for the Detroit Lions. J.C. Treader will be fine. An abdominal strain, I believe it said. But more importantly for our Detroit Lions, listen, 3 minutes into the game against what we know is one of the toughest defensive units to play against, scoring 7 right away, great for us. And, you know, when we could get the Vikings playing from behind and force them to pass the ball, that's what we want to do. We want the ball out of Dalvin Cook's hands and in Jamie Newman's hands. As Newman handing off to Cook, and Dalvin Cook going the absolute wrong way. What containment by the Lions defense. Oh, Newman nearly threading the needle. That's going to be broken up and incomplete. Receiver takes a hit. 3rd down and 13. Newman middle. Got his man, Irv Smith. It seems like Irv Smith is a pain in our side whenever we play the Vikings, and that's a big reception to keep the chains moving. 2nd down. Here's Newman dropping back again underneath. Got his man Robertson, and Robertson still stumbling around, getting maximum yardage out of the play. Dalvin Cook on 1st down. What an open field tackle by Tracy Walker. Newman, look at the time he has downfield. Oh my, what a dime, what a catch, and nearly a touchdown. Tajay Sharp to the 1-yard line as the Vikings go no huddle. They'll stay in the shotgun, it looks like, and they'll try to get a quick run off. Dalvin Cook denied, actually losing a yard, and now it's Chris Carson in the game. Carson nearly gets in. He's a yard short. Oh my, this is the makings of a goal line stand. But as I say that, we end up giving up 6 on 3rd down and goal. Jamie Newman on the QB sneak, and the Vikings put together an opening drive touchdown after our Lions scored. But our Lions did it quickly. The Vikings really worked for that one. 12 plays, length of the field, made some great throws, and They are here to play today, and what many people expect it to be a defensive showdown. Could see points on the board, but maybe not, as DJ Uyongo sacked by Yannick Ngakwe on second down. We just handed off to Lavishka Chenault on 3rd and a mile, and Chenault moving around, doing whatever he can, eventually brought down, and that's going to force Tucker McCann and the punting unit. So first punt goes to the Detroit Lions, but I'm still expecting this game to have more of a defensive feel to it. We're going to try to limit mistakes in this game, and we've already kind of made a mistake by taking a sack there, but, you know, try to limit turnovers and stuff like that, because I feel like that's what's going to help us at least compete, as, oh my, Khalil Mack on fire, but couldn't quite keep the containment, and Dalvin Cook with his by far best rush of the game so far. Now it's Carson zigging, zagging, but he's not going to get that first down. Deshaun Hand makes the tackle. Now on 3rd down, here's Carson outside. That'll be the first down this time around, but you guys see that the rush defense is definitely coming through right now, but the pass defense saying otherwise. This is not the way we expected this game to go, but we're absolutely boxing up Dalvin Cook, but Jamie Newman is having quite the game. Trying to check it down to Carson on 2nd down, but that's going to be swatted. 3rd down, handed off to Carson, and Chris Carson untouched. Once again, a 3rd and long conversion by the Minnesota Vikings. Oh my! One hand! Oh, that's Irv Smith Jr. as the Vikings once again go no huddle. Let's see if they try to pop a quick run off. They will. Oh, but the Lions ready for it, and the former Viking Anthony Barr making the tackle. Here's Newman keeping. Newman's going to try to score, and he loses the ball. It's a turnover. It's Hutchinson, and thankfully it's not a safety. We nearly got screwed over by lack of forward progress being called there, but we are going to be pinned at our own 1-yard line. Thankfully, we get out of that jam somewhat, getting the ball to Chenault. Next play, getting Tyquan Thornton. That's a first down, and now we are out of the pressures of our own end zone. What a game changer that was, and it was once again the former Viking Anthony Barr that cracked the hit as Cole Kmet zigging out of bounds to the 33-yard line, and this drive is looking pretty solid so far, but as good as it's looked since we started at our own 1-yard line, we got a lot of work to do. Oh, but the drive is over just like that. Now it's time for damage control. Amon-Ra St. Brown and DJ Uyongo combining for the tackle. Not what you want to hear. Those are our star offensive players, not defensive players. As Newman dropping back. Watch out. Mack putting the heat on. That'll force the throw away. That's what we need. We need Khalil Mack and Julian Okwara to dial up the pressure, especially on 3rd down. Newman, oh my, I believe Mack put the heat on again, and Newman just forced to drop it off to Dalvin Cook. So here are the Vikings taking advantage of the turnover, getting the lead, just the field goal, but the lead nonetheless. So the first true mistake of this game made by the Detroit Lions on that turnover from DJ Uyongo, as we hand it off to Chenault with some space. Chenault trying to cut that one back outside. Let's see what the 2-minute drill looks like for these Detroit Lions. We're going to go no huddle to start off, stay in the spread, and run it with Chenault up the middle. Back-to-back runs for Lavishka Chenault, and that'll get us the first down. And the rushing game is definitely there for us as of right now, as we get it to Chenault in the passing attack, but there is a flag, and it looks like it's going to be holding. It is. It's on J.C. Treader, the most adventurous offensive lineman out there, and that's going to cost us the first down, back us up 10 yards, but we still go to Lavishka Chenault, and Chenault's actually able to get out of bounds and get a gain of 9, so that was pretty solid there. Minute to go in the first half. All the time for DJ, and how about Taysom Hill checking into the game and making the catch, getting out of bounds. Now running the ball is Taysom Hill, and Hill's going to move the chains, and that's going to be the first time out burnt by our Detroit Lions. In the first half of the 2-minute drill, things are looking nice, and it's going to get even better on this play, because here is John Emery bouncing off a man, and Emery, oh my, don't forget about him. He'll get the carry, oh, and he will get smacked. Yeah, the Vikings did not forget about John Emery, in case you were wondering, and that's actually going to be the Vikings calling a timeout. Interesting, as we, try to get it to Deebo Samuel. That's the first mention of Deebo this game, but a little bit off on the pass from DJ. Here's a 3rd down with some time. Open, it's Chenault yet again, and Lavishka Chenault with a drive he's putting together. He'll get us to the 4, and we'll go no huddle here rather than burning one of our 2 timeouts, trying to get a quick run to Chenault, but the Vikings contain well. So similar to what the Vikings did, we actually ran no huddle and tried to run the ball there, but simply because we didn't have time, as we are going to fake the sweep, and we're going to get absolutely stood up with John Emery, and that's pretty much going to be it for this drive. We're not really even going to attempt a 3rd down and goal. You know, we could call a timeout right away and, maybe take a quick shot to Galladay or something like that, but given, how unfortunate our red zone trips go when we try to throw it up to Kenny Galladay. I'm not really going to mess around with that, so we'll just let the clock burn down. We'll take our field goal. We'll take that as, a bit of a messed up, opportunity. Like, we had a chance at the goal line with 2 timeouts, so we just didn't execute, try to run the ball in there a couple of times, and the Vikings were more than ready. So we'll start the second half in a tie game with the Vikings getting the ball, and, we'll just see if we can force Minnesota into a mistake or two. That's really what it's about right now, but it just doesn't really seem to be happening in the passing attack. Jamie Newman is playing one of the best games of his career when the Vikings need him most as they pick up the blitz. Newman rolling, getting away. Now he's got all the time in the world. He's got all the space, and he's going to take off, and we're just not putting fear in his heart right now. As now the Vikings are continuously going to the passing attack. They've pretty much abandoned the running game, and you see why. Jordan Burch making the tackle and Dalvin Cook having a miserable outing. So here's Newman. Oh, no! There it is! That's a big boo-boo! That's Will Harris who's getting away! And Harris for 6! The Lions grab the lead on a monster pick 6 by Will Harris. Talk about one of the players who has been with our Detroit Lions since the very beginning of this journey we took. Will Harris started off on this team as a backup for the entire first season with no plans of even becoming a starter, but after the Justin Coleman trade at the beginning of season 2, as Khalil Mack gets the sack, that put Will Harris in the starting lineup, and it's been all rosy ever since as Irv Smith makes the catch, but it's still going to be a 3rd down and long, and Khalil Mack on fire, really making his presence felt. Now Newman's confidence just a bit shaken. He's going to have to let it float, and he does! Never mind, Newman unfazed. That was one of the best passes you'll see. That was Justin Ross for the first down, and just over the head of the man who made the interception on the previous drive. Of course, Will Harris is Deshaun Hand getting the tackle. Dalvin Cook is still in a box as Newman, deep shot. Whoa, that was sketchy. Intended for Ross. 3rd down and 13. Here comes Mack. Oh, Newman has to let it loose underneath. That's Jefferson, and Justin Jefferson not going to get too far, and this will bring up maybe a 59-yard field goal attempt. I'm not sure the Vikings kicker, Austin Seibert, can make this kick, and the Vikings don't think he can, so they're actually just going to take a delay of game here after sizing up the kick, and they're actually going to punt the ball now. So that's a big win for our Lions defense, and, definitely shout out to Khalil Mack one more time. Chenault actually going to field the punt there, but only to our own 8-yard line as we run the ball here with John Emery on first down. The calming force that is John Emery. If we could get a 2-possession lead, that would be huge for us. In a game like this, if we could put together a long drive and get a 2-possession lead, that could truly be the difference, but easier said than done as Chenault gets rocked. 2nd down, Newman underneath. Oh my, looking for Galladay, who had it in his hands, but it's actually going to be incomplete after the huge hit from Trevor Morick. As 3rd down, Newman got to let it loose quickly, and he's picked off again. DJ Uyongale for the 2nd time picked off. This time it's Diablo on the INT as Chris Carson somehow gets away and nearly gets the 1st down. Man, that was Daniil Hunter that put the heat on. We've been talking about Mack a lot. Don't forget Daniil Hunter, also one of the best edge rushers in the league on this Viking squad. Here's Dalvin Cook. Oh, just when it looked like he had some space, some daylight, he gets his head chopped off. Cook once again in an absolute box. 3rd down, now it's Carson in the game, and Newman looking for the RPO, but yet again, Khalil Mack there to make the play. He gets the swat, and Minnesota denied an opportunity to at least tie the game up early in the 4th quarter, but they do get 3 points on the board. So you talk about mistakes being made in this game. We've had 2 interceptions. Minnesota's has 1, but the main difference is those 2 DJ interceptions led to 6 points. Meanwhile, big pick 6 by Will Harris. Oh, there's a turnover, but oh my, that's the offensive lineman Josh Myers. Somehow, some way, he's downfield for the recovery, nearly gets the 1st down on 3rd and inches. Antoine Littleton, the rookie, he'll get the carry, he'll get the 1st down. Here's Galladay on the sweep. Remember, Galladay scored on this play earlier. That time only a gain of 2. Man, a lot just happened as Newman, DJ, looked like Newman out there, sailing it over the head of an open Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra really struggling in this one, and when he gets open, we need to get him the ball. That's Debo inbounds for the 1st down. What a throw, what a pitch and catch, and Debo Samuel coming up clutch on a huge 3rd down when we really don't want to give the ball back to Minnesota, and now we're pretty close to field goal range. Don't want to lose the yards here as we run it with Emery. John Emery trying to cut it outside. Nearly got there, but Diablo, who got the interception on the previous drive, gets the tackle there. And once again, a 3rd down and long. DJ going to Debo again. Debo Samuel once again. Right corner. Delivers. Now it's Emery on first down. He'll get a new set of downs. Oh, man. Here come the Detroit Lions. Trying to bully their way in. Second down and goal. It's Antoine Littleton for the touchdown. Oh, my. Littleton in for 6 in the playoffs, and that will give the Lions a critical 2-possession lead. Minnesota is going to have to battle against we talked about the Vikings are one of the better defensive units out there. The Lions are one of the best pass defenses out there, top 5 in the league. So if you want to move the ball, you're going to have to do it against the best, and you're going to have to do it in limited time. So good luck to Jamie Newman. But of course, Newman has been able to really attack the zone defense of the Detroit Lions throughout this one, as they actually run the ball here with Chris Carson, which we welcome because, well, time is continuing to chew. Now a little over 3 minutes to go. Here's Newman quickly underneath. He'll find Irv Smith. Irv always doing everything he can to get to the boundaries, but he just misses. Look at the time that's burnt off as Newman dropping back. Pocket is great. That's Dalvin Cook. Oh, man. Dalvin Cook is having a game to forget as the Vikings look to get one more play off before the 2-minute warning. Here's Newman making some adjustments, getting the ball, and now you can throw a middle of the field here because the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Irv Smith will make the reception. Minnesota could use a field goal to make it a 1-possession game, but whatever they need, whatever score they get, it needs to happen as soon as possible as the blitz is picked up. Oh, man. Newman's actually got a lot of time, but is actually going to throw the ball away. That'll stop the clock there. Minute 52 left. Newman dropping back one more time. Watch out. Birch putting the heat on, but Newman delivers yet again. Irv Smith Jr. No huddle one more time. 90 seconds to go potentially in the Vikings season if they can't get together something special. Newman once again able to sit, wait, and deliver. That's going to be Justin Ross, but one more time for our Lions. We keep it in bounds. This drive is taking up a lot of time. At this point, it needs to be a touchdown drive, and it needs to be soon. That's not going to work. That's Bobby Wagner. He doesn't want to retire just yet as Dalvin Cook continues to struggle. Third down, under a minute to go now. Here's Newman dropping back. Blitz coming. Oh, that's a dime. That is Justin Ross just beating Jeff Okuda for the touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion needs to happen for the Vikings to make it a 3-point game. So here's Newman dropping back. He'll look to pass. He's waiting. Oh, he forces it in the middle. That's going to be incomplete. He wanted Irv Smith. And how about this? Vikings don't have to onside kick with all 3 of their timeouts, but they are going to attempt the onside kick with Austin Cyber. Let's see who gets the recovery. Oh, no. Whoa! It is going to be the Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown muffs it, but thankfully it's the Galladay season on the onside kick, but game's not over yet because the Vikings do have all 3 of their timeouts and they're looking to get one stop. Meanwhile, for our Lions, 1 first down definitely ends it here as we run it on second down with John Emery bouncing around, and that's going to be an injury timeout to the Vikings, Daniil Hunter, but they were going to call a timeout regardless. Third down and 10. Whoa, my, we're going to run the ball with Emery. But what that does for us, right? That takes away the final timeout, and it also solidifies field goal range for Johnny Hecker to make it an 8-point game with 43 seconds left. Watch out! That's Hecker just getting it through. Up and good. The Vikings had a beat on the snap count, but it is going to be 3 points for the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings, they've given themselves a chance, a slim chance at that, but it is a chance as Newman. Watch out. Here's Mack one more time, forcing the throwaway. Of course, Minnesota with no timeouts. That's why it's such a slim chance. Let's see what they can do. Newman, great pocket this time around, looking for the post, and that'll be a flag, and that's going to be defensive pass interference, looking for Justin Jefferson and Michael Wright with a huge mistake. That'll stop the clock and move the Vikings to midfield. Here's Newman. Watch out. Birch hits him as he tries to throw the ball there. It looked like to Justin Jefferson. Second down, 23 seconds left. Newman sitting well against the 4-man rush. Oh, he goes out. Yeah, that's going to be caught. That is going to be caught, and the Vikings are doing it right now, aided by the penalty. They're only 42 yards away on 3rd and 1. Newman, big play. Not there. Nearly picked off. Now it's 4th down and 1, 13 seconds left. Vikings not only need the first down, but they need a chunk play that goes out of bounds or just take a shot to the end zone. Here we go. This could be the season for the Vikings. Middle, got him. That's a catch, but that's in bounds, and the clock will run, and the clock may run down, and it will to triple zeros, and that'll do it. The Minnesota Vikings are eliminated, and the Detroit Lions are going to the NFC Championship game. Holy cow. The Vikings really try to put the pressure on, but ultimately the Detroit Lions just well, manage the situation, right? We try to play it as smart as we could, right? Make the Vikings, if they're going to go downfield, do it in as much time as possible, and ultimately put the Vikings in the box that they were put in. And it nearly, I mean, I don't want to say nearly backfired on us, but, I mean, Madden tried to make us think about it twice with that DPI penalty. That was a little sketchy right there, but thankfully we were able to make the tackle in bounds, final play, and you know, once we made that tackle, I knew he couldn't get to the line in time to even spike the ball. So, yeah, GG's to the Minnesota Vikings, man. Hell of a rivalry we have in Minnesota, man. Not just the game, not just the season, the whole CFM, man. Minnesota always been a standout team to play against. So shout out to the Vikings users. So GG's to them, great season to them. But for our Detroit Lions, thankfully, you know, we get the monkey off our back. Last thing we want to do is, you know, lose again with the #1 seed, you know, in our back pocket. But we are going to the NFC Championship game where we will either be facing the New York Giants. Of course, that's a team that we could try to get rid of some of our past demons against, or the Carolina Panthers. So tune in next time, see who we'll play against in the NFC Championship game. But the most important thing is we will be playing in it. Bobby, don't go away just yet. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more Madden 21 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.